I'm Najah Roberts, host of Ahead of the Crypto Curve. I'm inviting you to join us every Friday this month from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580. Our community cannot afford to miss out on this financial revolution. It's time for us to position ourselves to take advantage of what may be the last chance we have to close the wealth gap in America. Don't miss a single episode of Ahead of the Crypto Curve with me, Najah Roberts, every Friday this month, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Get money, dollar bills.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Black History episode of Coin-O-Nomics. And I'm super excited. I got a big smile on my face because a very good friend of ours is here today to share with us some information. But before we get started and talking about the coin that we're here today to learn about, which is Oduwa Coin, I just basically want to really make sure that I reiterate to our community that it is critically important, ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward in this cryptocurrency space, to understand why you're investing in the coin that you're investing, what utility it has, what the white paper says, who's behind the project, what their passion is, how well they can actually execute what it is that they're telling you that they can execute. And the reason why is because as I look back over the last 7 years, ladies and gentlemen, the last 7 years, I have spent what would be millions of dollars in Bitcoin had I just done that and put into coins that didn't amount to a hill of beans, to be quite honest. Lots of coins disappeared. Lots of companies made idle and false promises, empty promises, and we really don't have time to lose money. This time is ours. I believe, again, as a community, that we were born and raised, and all the things that we've dealt with were for a time such as this. And with that being said, as a recovering coinaholic, I'm still recovering from all those ridiculous coins that I was buying back in the day. I just want to make sure that our community understands some of the tokenomics, but has the real opportunity to talk to some of the business owners and the coin creators, the coin founders that bring coins and have phenomenal projects to offer our community. We need to know what they're for, price or purpose. We talk about that all the time. Are you buying it for the price? Or are you buying it for the purpose? Are you supporting? And all of those things. And so as we move into Coin-O-Nomics tonight, I hope that us talking about and dissecting the Oduwa coin specifically will help you understand what you need to be doing, how you need to be moving forward, if you need to be moving forward, and if you have confidence in the product and the project that I am about to talk with this young man about. So again, I'm very excited to have Mr. Bright here today. He is the founder. He's a co-founder of the Oduwa Blockchain Solutions Ltd. This gentleman, in my opinion, is the brainchild behind what he does. He is a software engineer. He is an innovator that actually has capitalized on the amazing technology that he creates during this economic opportunity time. He is all about financial literacy. He was born and raised in Africa. His name is Bright Enabulele. And I have to say that because I don't ever say his last name. I always call him Bright. And so I had to make sure that I nailed that today but I'm so excited. And let me just say one more thing before Bright starts and we start talking about Oduwa Coin. I have been preaching to our community that I really strongly have a gut feeling that we won't necessarily be able to live here comfortably in the next 5 to 10 years. And I know folks come to America thinking about an American dream, but we've been in the American, some of our community has been dealing with trying to just survive and not thrive. And I believe that in order for us to thrive, we're going to have to do something different than we've done the last 300-400 years, and that's seek out to find other places that are accepting of us and that want us, that want our businesses to be there. That being said, I believe that Africa is one of those places. And so, as we listen to and talk about Oduwa Coin, we're going to really start to explore. And as I've said, start looking around this world as to other options, because you want to have options. And again, money is not everything, but it definitely gives you options. And I believe that Oduwa Coin is one of those things that will give you some options. And so we're going to learn about that today. And again, this is not a solicitation for you to buy Oduwa Coin or become an Oduwa Coin holder, but this is to introduce you to, help you vet and understand who's behind the coin and what its utility is, and what it can do to improve your life and the life of folks that are in Africa and in the diaspora. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bright. Welcome, Bright. How are you today?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. What a wonderful time to talk about innovations like this. Black instruments, we all know that. And as our cultures, we're very good in when it comes to economics and trading. Data back to centuries ago in the transatlantic trades before our kingdom were annexed. So I'm very happy to bring this kind of project to our people because Oduwa lives in blockchain and is here to live forever. Um, I,
Yes.
I see the project not only as just cryptocurrency, but also as a Pan-African economic revolution. It's time we start coming together as one people and drive our people forward. Financial literacy is very important. I just came from Ghana. Congratulations, we are now based, also have a spot in Accra, Ghana. So we are building a Dua smart city in Ghana. We are building a Dua paradise in Ghana because it's time we should understand that Africa is our home place. And if we don't develop Africa, nobody will respect us. So Oduwa Coin said, we're going to Africa. We're going to rebuild Africa that we want. We're going to make sure that our children understand the birthplace of civilization. Africa was the home of civilization. After many years, why does it come up to look like this? Most of us has been brainwashed not to believe in ourselves, not to trust each other, and it's just a DNA thing. And DNA has memory. But Oduwa Coin is here to change the narrative. We're here to use technology, blockchain technology, to bring our people together. So I always tell people, Oduwa is the first Pan-African cryptocurrency with its own native blockchain. When people say, why blockchain? Blockchain is a technology that underpins cryptocurrency, is the electricity. Why the coins and cryptocurrencies and tokens are just the bulb. You can light your bulb anywhere. You can buy fluorescents, you can buy globes, whatever you want to do. But without the electricity, you can't get no light. So we decided 4 years ago, this is our fifth year in the cryptocurrency space, fifth year of hard work, because we wanted to create something not that's all inclusive for our people, but also allow our people to have global presence when it comes to micro settlements, cross-border payments, because we all understand that when it comes to consuming, when it comes to spending, we are very good at spending money, but we're not good at making money. We give money away like just anyhow. We spend and nobody cares because they don't understand that we don't know how to support each other. But this was not because we don't know. It was the damage that was created 400 years ago. It was more like a brainwash stuff. But let's stay in the present. Let's thank God we're here today. Blockchain is relatively new. It's almost 10 years. So that means anyone can dominate this space. We have 7.8 billion people globally. 1.5, only 5% are interacting with blockchain. That means any race can dominate this space. When I use the race, when it comes to economics, race matters. Whether you see what's going on today in Ukraine and China, it's all about the race. And you cannot grow without empowering your race. Nobody will respect you. You only come as a union and they will respect you. If you want to work single-handedly and do your own thing, You can be a doctor, you can be an engineer. Nobody cares because the respect starts from what value you bring to your race. So we decided to create Oduwa Coin to bring value to our people, to bring respect to our people, to drive economic back home, not just to Africa, for the people of African descent. It doesn't matter if you're in Jamaica, you are in Haiti, you are in Antigua, you are in St. Lucia. We are all one people.
Absolutely. So you said a couple of things that I want to kind of go back because a lot of people don't understand what is a native blockchain. What does native blockchain mean?
A native blockchain means the ecosystem is not supported by third party. That means it's independent. That means every currency that runs in that blockchains are independent. A native blockchain means the old ledgers, the old ecosystems are independent. That means they're not dependent on any other blockchain. So for
Okay.
example, uh, Ethereum, a lot of people create tokens. When you become a native blockchain, you become a cryptocurrency, not a token. Tokens are uh, they can be financial assets or non-financial assets that lives in a third-party blockchain. That means they're just there maybe for fundraising. Most of them call them not fungible. That's why you see lots of these NFTs are coming out of Ethereum blockchain, Binance blockchain, because they are not fungible. They are third party, so they are not independent. So that means if Ethereum takes a dip, all this cryptocurrency takes a dip. If Binance takes a dip, Oduwa Coin has its own blockchain. So we have totally independent. So that means we call our own shots. We call our own economy. We have our own token economy. We have our own mass supply. We have our own circulation supply. We are listed on our own exchange. We have our own wallets, just like Bitcoin has their own wallet. And I'm telling you today, Oduwa Coin is the next cryptocurrency coming out of Africa for the indigenous people to succeed like Bitcoin. And it's already happening with all the partnerships that I'm seeing around us. Oduwa Coin, I except someone doesn't understand finance, except someone doesn't understand inflation, except someone doesn't understand the power of time, they can play with it. I'm not here to talk about buying or do a coin. We have done the work. And it's just whatever we create becomes public. That's why it's called non-permission, what it called public blockchain means permissionless blockchain. That means you don't need permission. You don't need permission to get or do a coin. You don't need permission to download our seed notes. You don't need permission to mine or do a coin because a public blockchain, it's a public seed notes. All you have to do is just go to the GitHub, type in Oduwa Coin, and do what you want. Same thing with Bitcoin. We are modeled after Bitcoin. The only difference between Oduwa Coin and Bitcoin is our block spacing, our algorithm, our consensus mechanism. Bitcoin runs on almost 12 minutes block spacing. So that means it can take up to 12 minutes to an hour for every transaction to settle in the blockchain in Bitcoin ecosystem. With Oduwa Coin is only 120 seconds. So that means every 120 seconds, a block is generated. We are similar to Bitcoin. We're only 21 million. Bitcoin is 21 million. Bitcoin charge you fees. It might cost you $10 to send Bitcoin. Oduwa Coin is free because it's a proof of stake, not a proof of work. So the reason we decided to model this kind of structure because we understand the pain of our people. We cannot do double spending. We cannot pay for an asset and pay for services at the same time. Money is an asset. Money is not a service. You can give your family money for free. Nobody should pay. Nobody should pin you to pay a fee to give your money to someone. But if you decide to use a service like the ATM machines, like the car terminals, or engage in third-party business, you pay a fee for money. It becomes services. For example, what are services around blockchain? Coinbase, crypto.com, all those are services. They will always charge you money. There's no free Coinbase transactions. Every time you do a transaction on those wallets, they are called multi-chain wallet, they are called custodial wallets, they charge fee. So any users of Bitcoin, if you're listed on their wallet, if you're one of their service provider, you can do transactions with them, but they will charge you money. But with Oduwa Coin, our wallet is free. Right now, we are going to crypto.com, we're going to Simplex. We cannot tell you the fee they're going to impose on you. But every time you can also have your own private wallet. You can have your own hardware wallet. We have a hardware wallet with Trezor. We have a paper wallet. We also have a Oduwa Coin wallet, which is the mining wallet. Anyone can develop an application in all these wallets. So that means Oduwa Coin is the most viable cryptocurrency alternative to Bitcoin. I'll say this because when most of these cryptocurrencies are being developed, they go from inflation to deflation. They go from 50 billion coins, they start deflating to 10 million, 20 million. Oduwa Coin is only 21 million. Scarcity will create demand, and demand will increase the price of the coin. It's only 121 million worldwide. So it doesn't matter what ecosystem you are trading Oduwa, whether it's on the exchange, whether it's on crypto.com, whether it's on cryptopayment.net, whether it's on SES, whether it's on any of the wallets. It's only 21 million. The good thing about Oduwa Coin now is as we're growing mass adoptions, right now we're also launching our NFT projects, but our blockchain doesn't support smart contracts. So what do? We did a bridge with Binance Chain. We did a bridge with Ethereum. That means you're going to have Oduwa wrap tokens to represent Oduwa instead of one of those blockchain. Because blockchain don't communicate with each other. The only time they do that at the exchange. So you can never see Bitcoin in Ethereum blockchain. You can never see Ethereum in Bitcoin blockchain. But you can see they are fungibles on the exchange. So because of mass adoption, everybody talking about NFTs, we wanted to make sure our people. So we created an NFT platform, which is going to be launched this month called Ubuntu NFTs. And this NFT platform is almost similar to OpenSea. Almost you can connect with Web3, you can connect with MetaMask, you can use your Oduwa Coin. That means you can swap your Oduwa Coin to Oduwa wrap and do what you want to do. Anyone that want to find out about Oduwa Coin, go to the website. It's oduwacoin.io. And if you're a business that already accepting Oduwa Coin, go to oduwacoinstores.com. You can list your business for free. And if you're a gamer, you want to play a game with Oduwa Coin, we have gaming developed already called Phone Table, Boo Royale. All of these applications, there's difference between blockchain and the applications. Every application that has been on Oduwa ecosystem are all listed on the website. Currently, right now, we're currently getting listed so that users in America can buy Oduwa Coin with your Visa and debit card at the end of the month from the comfort of their home. So we're doing partnership right now. Partnership's already done with Simplex. Except 54 states, 44 states can buy Oduwa Coin, except New York, Hawaii, and some other countries because of SEC jurisdictions. So that means we're in compliance. We're in compliance to sell, to make sure Oduwa Coin is acceptable, to make sure Oduwa Coin is moving in America. Because three continents controls cryptocurrency: Africa, Asia, and America. And we want to make sure we are present there because we want to make sure our people are not left behind. This is not a project of sympathy. This is a project that was developed to win. This was a project that was developed to bring generational legacy wealth to our people. So when you're buying Oduwa Coin, don't feel sorry for me. If you feel like the project is not for you, don't touch it. Do your due diligence because the technology behind Oduwa Coin is as massive as Dogecoin. It's as massive as Monero. It's as massive as Dash. So when you look at cryptocurrency, I'm not talking about tokens. Anyone can create an ERC 720 tokens, create whatever. We're talking about blockchain development. Blockchain development that's not redundant. Blockchain development that doesn't have double spending. Blockchain development that's irrefutable, immutable. That blockchain development that has one of the highest encryptions. Now we're talking about Oduwa Coin. So we are boxed on the same category as a cryptocurrency. So when you go to CoinMarketCap today, you go to crypto.com today, you go to CoinGecko, you don't see Oduwa Coin as a token. You see Oduwa Coin as a cryptocurrency. That is the big difference. That's why we tell people we are the first Pan-African cryptocurrency to walk the planet. We're not talking about tokens. We're talking about that means anyone can create applications on Oduwa ecosystem. It's an open source code. You don't need permission. So this is not a token. Guys, get it straight. This is a cryptocurrency that was designed and created for you so you will have your economic freedom. So whether you jump on it now, you don't have no choice because we have done our job. How can you see something that is good and deny it? Except you're a hitter. except you don't respect the power of change. It's our time. So everyone should believe that every good thing must not come from Israel. They must not come from Germany. They must not come from Italy. We are intelligent people. You can box us at the same categories of Bitcoin core developments, Ethereum core development. Go to Oduwa Coin Foundations, you can find out more. Go to Oduwa Coin, you can find out more. Go ahead. We have.
I got a couple questions because you're not getting off that easy telling us where we can go. So, folks would want to know, is the blockchain, because you talked about the native blockchain. So, again, it's not on the Bitcoin network, it's not on the Ethereum network, it is on its own native blockchain.
It's on Oduwa Code Network. Oduwa Code Network.
Is that decentralized? Because that's what a lot of folks are asking.
It's a DeFi wallet. It's a DeFi blockchain. People are missing out decentralized when it comes to applications and decentralized when it comes to blockchain. A blockchain can be private. A blockchain can be public. A blockchain can be custodian. Oduwa Coin is an open source blockchain like Bitcoin, purely DeFi. You can use any type of wallet to support Oduwa. You can use a hardware wallet. You can use a cold wallet. You can use a hot wallet. You can use a custodial wallet. We have a custodial wallet called Oduwa Pay. And all these applications that we talked about, they are just life. So it's not like prototype. Oduwa Coin is life. You can buy Oduwa today. You can trade Oduwa today. You can sell Oduwa today. You can do whatever you want. Once you buy Oduwa Coin, you become Oduwa.
Okay, so let me ask you a question before we become Oduwa. And I have Oduwa Coin, so I can tell everybody I definitely have Oduwa Coin. I definitely am about supporting my community. But I do have a question for you. We were talking about, or you were talking about proof of stake. So I guess my question becomes to you. We know Bitcoin is proof of work. You said Oduwa is proof of stake. There are no fees. How does the network continue to move if there's no incentive for somebody to help verify transactions? So we know in Bitcoin, the miners are paid for verification of transaction. Who gets paid to help the Oduwa Coin blockchain verify transactions? Like, how does that work?
So the difference between proof of work using a hardware computer to verify transactions. Miner have to buy all these equipments. They buy all this equipment, and they get the equipment to the system, and they get fraction of it. That means every time a transaction happens, it's recorded on the block. The system gives them a reward. When it comes to Oduwa Coin, the coin becomes the seed node. So that means once you buy Oduwa Coin, you become part of the ecosystem, and your coin becomes the staking seed nodes on the network. That means anyone can deposit their coin on Oduwa algorithms and stake Oduwa Coin. There's only 21 million Oduwa Coin. 6 million coins are going to be staked in the next 30 years. Everybody's going to stake in proof of stake because it's energy friendly. It doesn't require too much electricity. We were talking about barriers. People in Africa, people in Jamaica cannot afford. When was the last time actually we mined Bitcoin? When was the last time someone actually mined Bitcoin? There are three ways to get cryptocurrency. Either you are the merchant, or you go to the secondary market and buy, or you are a miner. But let's forget about, people keep talking about mining Bitcoin. How many of you actually mine Bitcoin? Our people are cut off of that process because it's an expensive process. It's a complicated process. But when it comes to proof of stake, all you have to do, acquire the coin, go to the seed node, download your seed staking wallet. It's compatible with my computer, Lenny's computer, and Windows computer. It's called Oduwa Wallet. It's free. And every time you stake, every time there's a transactions, your coin acts as the machines and you get reward. So why are we going to charge you money again if you already have a coin? The reason they're doing that on Bitcoin, because you bought the equipment to get a coin. The money is saying, I got to get my money back for the amount of money that I spent on this equipment. But you know, Oduwa Coin, you're already investing on the coin. You're doing two things. It's very intrinsic. You are a miner. At the same time, you have ownership. So you don't have to spend money on this expensive equipment. All you have to do is a laptop, If you don't have a laptop, join the staking pool. Staking pool is free. Somebody will download the seed nodes, create his own node operators, and charge you 10%. We as the developers, we don't charge fees. Anyone can charge fees. All those staking pool that you see, yield farming, staking pool, they all charge money. It's being managed by an administrator. We are not the administrators. We are just the dev. You can become an administrator and create Oduwa staking pool. The money is free, but applications that support the money, for example, if you send Oduwa Coin to Coinbase on the exchange, they're going to charge you some percentage. But if you move Oduwa within the ecosystem, from one wallet to the other, it's free. Why were you going to charge me for an asset that I'm not moving? Every time I want to give my mother $1, I have to pay to give my mother a gift? No. But if I'm going to go to the ATM and take money, you see, when they created all this technology, time changed over time, and we have to grow with time. Change is the only thing that's constant in life. Most of this development are stuck in time. I wrote an article. Why are you going to charge someone on an asset if it's not a service? You send Oduwa to someone takes money from you. You go to the exchange to convert to dollars, someone takes money from you. That's hashing. Our people cannot afford that. That's why we went to the staking pool. Ethereum, everyone is trying to go to the staking pool. You saw it right now. People are saying it costs so much money to pay the gas fees.
Yeah.
That's why we have companies like Polygon. All these companies that come and try to take away the fees. We already did this 4 years ago because we have the people in mind. We are ahead of the time. Oduwa was the first blockchain to say no fees because we are not designed to make money on someone's money. If we come to my applications and come to my staking pool and I tell you my staking pool is 10%, you pay the fee. Why am I going to charge you money in your own wallet? Every day you look at your wallet at the bank, $5 off, $10 off. We call that double spending. So in Oduwa Coin, there's no fee. The miners make money by staking their coins. It's called proof of stake. And the good thing about proof of stake, there's no 51% attack. That means nobody can come and just hold 10 million coins and try to mess with the system because the proof of stake. Proof of stake doesn't allow 51% attack. It happened with Bitcoin many years ago. That's why what it's trying to do is decentralized. When you look at Oduwa Ledger, Oduwa Explorer, nobody has 3 million coin. Nobody has 2 million coin. It's so DeFi because we never went and say, I want to do ICO, let's raise all this money, give me $1 billion. No, we created this in the mind to empower people. When you say empower your people, people downplay this. You see, vision is all about concept of change. When I created Oduwa Coin with my team, we had a vision of change, wanted to bring generational change to our people. And I'll tell you guys, Oduwa Coin is here to stay. And it's not going anywhere. All we're doing now, we just had, if you go to Crypto the Wallet, crypto.com, they reached out to us last week. They put our coins out for free. People are seeing the importance of a project. Once you stay 1 year, 4 years, 5 years, this is not a fly-by-night thing. People just create the tokens, they raise the money, they disappear. We've been in this game for 5 years. We have sustained our blockchain for 5 years. So the only thing that can happen right now is just scalability and growth. So all of you that are listening to this conversation, you should be happy to have me here to speak. I'm not here to talk about cryptocurrency anymore. I only go and talk about partnership with people like Crypto.com, Simplex, Binance. Users can find information online. What was the last time someone from Bitcoin or Ethereum? They don't care. What are they going to talk to you about? For your $1,000 or your $2,000? The project is so expensive to waste time with anyone. It's so time consuming. Listen, you have to have passion for this. If I don't have passion, I will never do this. Forget about the money. Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. We've watched you. We've watched your passion. We've watched you fast. We've watched you pray about this coin. I want to know how receptive the African countries have been about Oduwa Coin. I know you said that you're over in Ghana and you're starting to build a smart city over in Ghana, but how have the other countries started to come together? Because I heard the term, and it didn't even come from you, but they were calling it the Pan-African coin of Africa. And so I was trying to figure out, like, how receptive are all these? Is it 54 countries over in Africa? Like, how receptive are those governments?
When we say Pan-Africa, we're not just talking about Africa. We're talking about people of African descent, diaspora. Whether you're in UK, you, me, we're all Pan-Africa. When your seed, your DNA comes from that continent, you are Pan-Africa. Because our problems are the same. There is no limitation. The reason we pin this project to Africa, because Africa need help. They need economic revolution. Their
Right.
currencies are so soft, they can't even buy something on Amazon. They cannot buy something in Shopify. Our children cannot compete in China because they are limited. If people are limited, they cannot do anything. Opportunity creates equality. We decided to go to Africa because we want to give them the same opportunity as Bitcoin so that we have the same equality. So the Pan-Africa, they don't have no choice because blockchain is very important. People went ahead and said, I want to create a token. We went 5 years ago and said, no, we want to be independent. You cannot be independent and be dependent at the same time. Well, I love Acoin. I'm not throwing shot. We need all the cryptocurrency that we can. Acoin runs on Stellar Lumen. Okay, so that means it's not independent. Most of those cryptocurrency that you see with all these different names, Shibi Wakanda, Shibi this, they just prey on African emotion. Listen, they know how to market to us without bringing any value to us. And we run like a fly. We fly here, we fly this. Oduwa is a focused project. It's a people's focused project. We will take everyone to the cavalry. We're not looking backward because we have our own mission. We just got the news today. All the beach in Ghana, all the resort are going to be accepting Oduwa Coin. We are registered with the Chamber of Commerce. We're going to move from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya. Good things takes time. We are not rushing. All we are telling them is, if you're going to accept Bitcoin in Africa, that costs so much money, why not Oduwa? There's no fees. I never said the banks cannot charge transaction fees for the fiat settlement. Fiat to crypto settlement, anybody can charge. ATM, you can charge. Bitcoin has their own ATM. You cannot charge on the ATM and also charge on someone keeping their coin. I remember I sent $1,000 to my family in Bitcoin. I paid $15. I might as well use Western Union. The reason we are bringing cryptocurrency because it's decentralized. There is no power. There's no hierarchy. It's self-governance. When it's self-governance, that means it's autonomous. If something is autonomous, there's no middleman. Why am I charging you if you are doing the work yourself? When something is autonomous, when something is, there's no hierarchy. Hierarchies are what creates those fees. Oh, I'm your boss. Oh, you have the employees. I'm the employers. Those chains of supply create fees. In Oduwa, there is no chain of supply. It's free. Go to the App Store. You can download Oduwa Wallet for free. If anyone tells you it costs money, believe me, write to support at Oduwa Coin. It's free. They are scammers.
All
You
right.
don't pay nothing. The only time you might pay fees, if you decide to go to Stairs Exchange, you go to all those custodial exchange and say, I want to buy Oduwa Coin, because they are there for profit. People are missing up the difference between a cryptocurrency project and the exchanges. We are not exchanges.
Right.
We are payment. We are
Right.
payment settlement. We are Oduwa Coin.
Right. So let me ask you a question. How much is Oduwa Coin right now?
Well, the price of we are not the market maker. We are the market taker.
Mm-hmm.
The price of Oduwa Coin depends on the community. Currently, you can find out the price of Oduwa Coin on our website, on crypto.com. If you guys love crypto.com, they just listed on their platform. You can find a price. You can go to CoinMarketCap. You can go to Google. Just go to Google and say, what is the price of Oduwa? I think Google will do you justice. Because
what are your call letters? What are they looking for when they go to look for Oduwa? I know they can type it in, but what is it? ODU?
OWC.
OWC.
That's our market. That's our market ticker.
OWC, everyone. OWC. So you can take a look at Oduwa Coin. And we appreciate you, Bright, for coming and sharing information with us. Again, I've watched you. I think I've almost been around 5 years to watch a lot of things go on with you. I know we've been here. Well, it hasn't been 5 years, but it definitely has been 4.
Yes.
Or somewhere close to it. So, but we do have some questions from the audience, I'm sure, because we want to be in respect of your time and get this thing and going and allow you to go on with your evening. And we have some folks on the East Coast. So if the ladies would be so generous as to put up any questions that someone may have asked, I don't know that. Let me look at my text messages. Um, what protocol does Oduwa Coin? Well, maybe you already answered that, but I'm just reading it out loud. What protocol does a Oduwa Coin use?
Proof of stake protocol and the Oduwa algorithms is called EVA. We have our own blockchain, guys. We're not running on the Ethereum protocol. We are on our own blockchain. When you talk
Right.
about Monero, we talk about Dogecoin, when you talk about Stellar Lumen, you bust us on the same category. We are not smart contract. Our utility are for payment. Payment, store value, ownership. Three things you do with Oduwa Coin. Payment, store value, ownership. And ownership is big in cryptocurrency. It shows that you own it and no one can take it from you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for reiterating that because we know you said it already. You also told us already that was the blockchain centralized or decentralized, but someone is asking the question, can the blocks on the blockchain be changed or rearranged?
You cannot touch nothing. A blockchain, you see, is the highest, the most reliable encryption. It's called cryptographic. You cannot change blockchain. You can do anything with applications. You can make your applications. People are missing application with blockchain. Blockchain, you can contribute. You can go on it's an open source code. Go to GitHub. That's why they have open source developers like Ethereum, and they can call different names and say we're launching Ethereum Berlin, Ethereum this. Those are the protocols. Protocols are just things that allow them to move faster. Like Bitcoin are doing maybe what they call speed of light. They want Bitcoin to be faster. Anyone cannot change the block. You cannot change the block. You can create your own applications to support the blockchain, and it's free. You cannot
All right.
change the block.
All right.
Blockchains, let me use the word. Blockchain are immutable and they are
Blockchains
irrefutable.
are.
That means they are tamper-proof. No one can erase ledgers. So whatever transaction you do, you go to our ledgers, go to Oduwa Explorer and type in, there's what I call the hash rate. Type in 1. It will tell you the Genesis block, the first transaction that happened to Oduwa Coin. You can also find out about Bitcoin, Ethereum. The explorers are there to tell you that the ledgers are public. We have our own ledger where you can see all the transactions that move, all the APIs. It's called oduwaexplorer.com.
Now, you being a software engineer, I know that you were very instrumental in putting this project together. You didn't have to hire a whole bunch of developers because you knew what you were doing yourself and knew how to put this together, which is really, really great. Just super proud of you and all that you're doing with Oduwa Coin as a dual coin holder. I'm just always watching as a person who intends on living the rest of my life on the continent of Africa, also watching to see what Oduwa Coin is doing, because I'll be able to use my Oduwa Coin, especially in Ghana when I go, which is my first stop. And we're planning a trip to Ghana coming up in September for the Black Bitcoin Billionaire Group. So I'm excited about that as well. But where can folks find you? Where can they find, well, you told us with exchanges, but where can they find out just a little bit more about Oduwa Coin if they like?
So very important. Information is very important. Videos are very important. We have a YouTube channel called Oduwa Coin Blockchain, Instagram Oduwa Coin, Twitter Oduwa Coin, on Reddit, Discord. But the most important thing, we have our own website, mainnet website called oduwacoin.io. You can also put it oduwacoin.com. Guys, this project is a blessing to all of us, including me. I'm very happy to be a part of this because once in a lifetime, we have opportunity to get to a project that changed life. Oduwa Coin has changed my life. I've traveled around the world just every day to engage, let people know the opportunity of we as people coming together in the name of technology. Technology was used to conquer Africa, and technology will be the only thing that will liberate Africa. Medias we can control. Military, we don't control. Money, we don't control. The things that we have in our front of us is Oduwa Coin. We can play with it, we can accept it, but I'll tell you, Oduwa Coin is the cryptocurrency that the ancestor approved. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Well, that's a drop the mic moment. Ladies and gentlemen, you have it. That is Bright, the co-founder and CEO of Oduwa Coin. Check him out. Check out Oduwa Coin. That's all I'm going to say.
No, let me correct that. The CEO of Oduwa Blockchain.
Oduwa
Cryptocurrency
Blockchain.
like Bitcoin, there is no CEO on cryptocurrency. Because if there was cryptocurrency, Elon Musk would not have that power on Dogecoin. Once you buy Oduwa, you become Oduwa. We are the developers called Oduwa Blockchain. I'm the CEO of Oduwa Blockchain.
Okay, correct me.
In Oduwa Coin, there's no hierarchy. There's no president. Once you buy Oduwa, you become your own boss. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you, and I appreciate that clarification. For more info on Oduwa Coin, please visit oduwacoin.io. You can also do oduwacoin.com as well. On all social medias, they are at Oduwa Coin. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been absolutely incredible today. I hope that you found value in what we're sharing. Again, keep your eyes, ears, and mind open to what the changes are happening in this country and in our African country and some of the other places that we reside across this world. We really want to thank Bright for coming out today. I know that this gentleman is super busy traveling the world, talking to folks, but we appreciate him and all that he brings. And ladies and anything else, you good?
Yes, I want to thank everyone. There are millions of people, thousands of people, hundreds of fives who already have Oduwa Coin. Congratulations. There's a step of unity. Believe in your own self. Not only believe in your own self, believe in your own people. Because that's the beginning of unity. And that's the only way we can change the world. And for those of you that are still on the fence, hurry up. Don't miss it. Thank you.
Yes, the sky is falling. I try not to say the sky is falling, but the sky is falling. We need to get this, and we need to get this very soon. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a phenomenal rest of your day. Peace and blessings, and Oduwa Coin to the moon.
To the moon. Thank you, Najah.